Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Slay the Spire. It's a daily challenge. Yesterday's we got close, but we died. Oh my god. Today the scores are incredible. An hour and a half in, we got a 1700, 1500, lots of 1300s. We start with a rare relic, Midas, and Hoarder. Oh, okay, I see. You might as well just call it... Did I see Paul Ryan on the leaderboard? I know he doesn't have to campaign this year, but at the same time, it's like, at least use a pseudonym or something like that. So we start with Ginger. That's insanely great. You might as well just call these Hoarder dailies Mind Blast the Daily. I really want to hit the first shop, but I'm not gonna. It's because my brain says to me, the way that you win a daily like this is you just look up where the Mind Blast is, and then you win the daily. I'm going to opt to not do that. 3 attacks. 3 attacks. Let's go. And instead, I'm just going to play it the way I would normally play it, which is fight as many elites as possible. Hope to see a Mind Blast. If you see it, you see. If you don't, you don't. So whatever we take gets added 3 times. Remember that. I'm going to take Flame Barrier knowing that, because I'd rather have 3 Flame Barriers than have 3 Pommel Strikes. I'd like to have both of them, but the thing with Flame Barrier is that for 2 energy, we heal after the fight anyway. Let's do it. For 2 energy, we get so much block out of it. It's an unreal amount of sustain. So we got to kill you next turn. You're going to be at 9. Highly plausible. There we go. We should add more attacks now for certain. We don't need another, we don't need any of these, unfortunately. We don't want 6 Flame Barriers, I think. At least not with a deck that would be 16 cards large. You know what? Take 6 damage and hit him. I am disappointed we didn't get Flame Barrier, but life goes on. The other card that would be like an enormous help for us would be Apotheosis. Just to upgrade all the... I mean, first off, we get 3 Apotheosises. And then secondly... all the cards that we had in our deck would be upgraded easily. 3 is definitely overkill, but so be it. So far, Flame Barrier is working out pretty well. And again, I am, yeah, trying to mix things up a little bit. Not just roll the same thing every time. Not just take Pommel. Look at this time. I'm hip. I'm with it. I took Flame Barrier. Goodbye, Carnage. We can't be weakened. That's 8 damage. Goodbye, Carnage 2. Yeah. Because here's the deal. Like, eventually they're going to do something that isn't just attacking. Or alternatively, we're going to be able to kill them. Goodbye, Carnage 3. We're going to be able to kill them with a basic attack of some sort. Finally, we get a chance to actually hit. I'll be the first to tell you, it's a little bit more defensively focused than I'd like to do, but it is what it is. I think we'll do it like this. Finally knock one out. It would be nice, we have a very energy-heavy deck, for real. I would love to get an energy relic, or some cards that allowed us to get extra energy, and those do exist, like an Adrenaline, for example. Or what's the... Seeing Red? Seeing Red would work as well. I don't think I can kill you. 8 plus 9. Well, actually should be able to kill you. I think Intimidate is just fine. I'll add 3 of those to the deck. Now this guy, he's the real conundrum here. I'm extremely happy to get out a Carnage against him first turn. He's hitting for 6. That's nothing. I'd rather not play a skill. I don't think it's conducive right now. By a skill, I mean the weakness. Let me think about this. It's not going to do anything for us. I will do this. It saved us a little damage, and I'll strike you. Okay. So we're going to take a nasty hit. Don't think I'm killing you. I really don't love this, but we could kill you next turn, maybe. Yeah, Carnage will do it. Okay, so we kind of gambled and won there on drawing the right set of cards. Dreamcatcher's fine. I think Thunderclap is a nice thing to add. Anything with a status effect seems like a proper choice. Paper Frog is also good. Now we got these guys, and actually Thunderclap is going to be really nice against them immediately, and so is Intimidate for that matter. But we are going to take damage on turn 1, unless our skill potion, Rage, whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. We are going to play 2 attacks, so we're actually surprisingly sort of set here. We don't need to perfect the elites, but if we can, I would like to. So you gotta go. Somebody's gotta go. Ideally, both of you would go. Okay, we don't need to get into it. It's like such a waste to do this, because it almost kills this guy, but hey, closeies only count in horseshoes and hand grenades. You ever hear that expression? I don't think, and I'm going through a period of introspection in Slay the Spire right now, I don't think Flame Barrier's too slow. I think it's slow. I don't think it's too slow. It's keeping our HP high on a floor in which we're going to be fighting a lot of elites. You know, we're taking a more nuanced approach to things than we often did in the past. Bottled Flame gives us an attack right off the bat. I would love an early Thunderclap. I think it's a great choice. Inflame, sure. Works with power synergy. Matryoshka's useful for the future, assuming we live. Absolutely have to hit a shop. We're forced to rest. For now, give me Seeing Red. And the rest pretty much does itself. Hit you with one of these. Do I want to attack this turn? Yes, because we have vulnerability. That's a really, really strong first turn. You're not debuffing. I probably don't even want to avoid a debuff, because I think you're going to die easily enough. It is kind of tempting to put a Flame Barrier out there, but it's also extremely tempting to do like 50 damage to you, roughly. It would take 13. No NL, his name's Tech 9. Okay, good one. That was a very easy fight. Smiling Mask, unlikely to be worth much of anything for us here. I'll take Flex, but, you know, the deck's getting a little confused now. Ooh, I hate this, but I love having Thunderclap. I'm real cheesed that nobody's dying from attacking me. But a lot of them are going to get closer to dying, and we can't be weakened. So another Thunderclap would be real nice. Okay, thank you so much. And we might as well just play everything, basically. Perfected Strike really seems like the perfect kind of card for this, because it adds 3 by itself. Okay, we got to be careful, because whatever we add, 3 of them get added. Mummified Hand is insanely great. We don't have much that does 4 or less right now. We probably won't. 3 skills does 5 damage to all enemies. Well, powers make things cheaper. So there's a temptation here. Thinking ahead is pretty good. I honestly think we have too much blindness in that. Well, we have like 1 in 8 cards is blind right now. There's a case for this with Inflame and Flex, but no, I don't think so. I'll put a Combust in, even though it's not my favorite card. And I thought about putting in a Shrug It Off, but I want to see how things look. It's a common card, so we'll probably have a few options. Opportunities. No need to play it. Go ahead and hit me, but I'm upset. I don't think that this should count. I want to redo. So we got a, I wouldn't say glass cannon, but a very aggressive focus deck. I have no problem with Immolate. I honestly think Immolate's a fantastic card, especially if we could get more evolves, but Perfected Strike, so useful. Okay, this would be a really, really nice time to perfect. As you can tell, I messed this up. I should have played Seeing Red and then the Strike probably, but... Alright, so you want blocks. We don't have them. And we're not going to get them. So there's nothing we can do about that. We can put up 4 plated armor, but it's not going to be good enough. So we're just going to hit. At this point, it's like an all or nothing thing, right? So, Combust, please hit Flame Barrier. That's alright, we can still play it. Should have played it first, maybe. I don't know. We're taking 2 damage per turn to do 10 damage to him as well. And I think that I'm completely okay with that. Let's think ahead. You're kind of hoping for a power, honestly. We'll flex. Intimidate. He only needs to take 40 damage. Hilariously, it's tougher for me to do that than you would think. There you go. Alright. This? Perfect. Exactly what we want. We're in no risk of dying whatsoever, but it is going to be hard for us to get those bonus. It's going to be hard for us to get those bonus points that we would like to get for getting perfects. But you know what? We got plenty of time. With Hoarder, you get a lot of cards. It's pretty easy to pivot your deck around. I actually think we should go Demon Form. And the dream that we're looking for... Not with Midas. The dream that we're going for with Demon Form is that we play another power that makes it cheaper. We can get 3 if we kind of take the middle path. Obviously, you know, the kind of elephant in the room here. Let's go. I just needed you to hit the other one if possible. Ah, this is fine. Do we really want to dump Perfected Strike? I guess we will. Yeah, that's fine. No, we should have dumped the other one, because then if you played... No, but that wouldn't have worked that way. Okay, never mind. We're good. Intimidate first. We definitely 100% need more blocks. That was excellent. The elephant in the room is Mind Blast. I can't seem to get the words out. You know, they stick in my throat every time I try to say it. Mind Blast. But it would be sick. I would go so far as to say it would be extremely sick. I'll go so far as to say it would be cool as heck if we get Mind Blast. I think that would be baller. Is that what the kids say these days? No one said baller since I was a kid, probably. It hit Flame Barrier. Everything is right in the universe. You are going to do 15 damage. I'm only going to block 12 of it. And you guys have only been hit once each, right? So you're not going down in an early round or otherwise. Oh, you guys are going to murder yourselves. Yeah, okay, it turns out that's just fine. Flame Barrier is obviously the right choice there. And we're in the clear. I think Metallicize... Inflame is also great, but we already have Demon Form. Hopefully. Bottled Lightning. What do you want out of Bottled Lightning? You get a skill... You know, I have a hard time saying no to Seeing Red, which is just going to make everything more playable. And we will take Rupture in the hopes of making that work for us in the future. And, I don't like to take these, and it's kind of a reinforce. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, basically. Hey, lucky us. Hopefully that's the one we made innate. It is the one we made innate. This is actually surprisingly good. And then we're going to get bodied. But before, like, the damage we're able to output is extremely nice. Unfortunately, sometimes it comes with taking a lot of damage as well. When was the last time I added a block to this deck? Hopefully right now. Anchor's helpful. Infernal Blade, Juggernaut, or Battle Trance. I mean, you know what? This is my version of difference. Okay, we're doing something different this time. What are we doing different? We're doing a power deck, but as the Ironclad. Oh, Lord. You're gonna live, at least for one turn. Dude. Probably should have iced one of you, but I'm like, if we just play a Flame Barrier, they're gonna ice themselves. We didn't get a Flame Barrier. Now you see the problem with my line of reasoning. We also have Thorns now, that's right. So these two are dead as soon as they attack. It's just this jerk. Oh, they're dead to combust. Oh, that was very, very easy. I will continue taking these Metallicizes. The idea is maybe we're going to start out with some low block, but after a while... What a garbage start. Or is it amazing? I don't know. Thunderclap, thunderclap, thunderclap. You're gonna live? Whatever. I'm gonna let you ice yourself out. I know I'm gonna take damage anyway. We probably should strive to take as little as possible, but keep in mind we're forced to rest. Okay, so Juggernaut being free. I don't want to get rid of anything, dude. But I'll get rid of Flame Barrier, even though Juggernaut obviously synergizes with it. Now, if only I could have done, like, any attacks on that turn, that would have been nice, but... that's fine, I suppose. It's not like I like doing damage or anything. You're doing 4. You're doing more than 4. I'm going to start with a Flame Barrier. And I know that seems wrong, and in hindsight, like, definitely actually was. I got overly attached to Juggernaut, I guess, is the way that I'll describe my thought process. Immolate's gotta happen. Let's go. Now it doesn't. Now we can use a Perfected. I gotta admit, our HP is getting real low as we get closer and closer to... ooh, let's go. Closer and closer to our next elite, which is scaring me quite a great deal here. Potion Belt, Art of War, Skill Potion. You gotta go Feel No Pain. We're going for a power deck. And again, I don't even know if it works like this. Bag of Prep is awesome. Omamori, we have no curses right now. This should be easy. Rupture hits Shockwave, which is a dream come true. We'll think ahead real quick. We do want to play Juggernaut. We'd like to play Immolate too. We don't need 2 Thunderclaps. Extremely great. Yeah, that was totally fine. Just keep building that HP back. Heavy Blade. I don't think any of these are necessary. Let's keep the deck thin. Oh, 66 cards. Never mind. Now this is good. What do you like here? Everything. Just play your Exhaustibles first. Or sorry, play Feel No Pain first. And then Rupture. Seeing Red Exhaust gives us block. Intimidate. It's not worth playing. This is a little bit of a foolhardy decision. Now, Perplexing Glare, please give me cheap, expensive powers. Powers that used to be expensive and now are cheap. Okay. It's not going to kill you with an Immolate. Shrug it off for 0. Metallicize made something free. Now, I would have liked to have played an Immolate, but this guy is not going to do anything for the rest of the game now. He's done. Ideal way to kill him? Give me some Juggernauts, dude. Combust isn't going to kill you. Yeah, we took more damage than I would have liked to. Continue on with the flexes. Okay, I'm gonna try. This guy's real annoying. I like almost immediately wish we didn't try. Whenever a card's exhausted, you gain block. Hit him with the Shockwave, Dad. Thunderclap you? Perfected Strike you? Oh, he's done. He's actually super dead. Healing to 42 would be the perfect scenario for us here. I actually don't know if we're gonna get there. Yeah, especially because we're just about to take 12 damage. We didn't take 12. But we took more than I'd like. Pummel. Huge. This is where things get... oh, no, it's just one dude. Okay, one dude is not a huge problem necessarily. Always flex. See red. Get Metallicize out there. You're trying to get Demon Form. Combust has given us a rebate on Demon Form. Honestly, I think it's a good turn to get some plated armor out there. We're flying a little close to the sun. Man, you have no idea. I would have loved to play Carnage on that one. I probably should have because we do have Metallicize active for us, but it's so scary, though. Okay, we're about to take another 6 damage, but he's going to take another 12 in the process. It's not that bad. And I sort of consider that, like, I won't say it was a necessity, okay? But we kind of had to do this with Black Star. Try to get the maximum advantage, right? Pommel Strike makes all of our perfected strikes better and is good in its own right. Now we just survive, we do okay against the boss, and who knows, you know? The world could be our oyster. I'd like to play Demon Form, but a block or a kill is more important. So, we're going to start with this. It doesn't kill you. This kills you. We take almost no damage. We take no damage except the one from Combust. Okay, I think we're going to make it through this floor okay. Now, the downside is actually subtle. You might be surprised. Because we didn't fight... Still taking a little there. Because we didn't go the other path, we didn't get to go to a shop. And that's what bums me out the most, man. You're still dealing 7, huh? Well, that's on me. We're going to heal for 20% at the bonfire. That's just what I'm going to choose to call it. If you got a problem with it, you know, here's the tissue. Obviously, this dude's dead as heck, but... We'll take the headbutt. It allows us to select Perfected Strike, I think would be our #1 call. Who are we fighting? This guy. He doesn't give us statuses, I think. Sword Boomerang is great, don't get me wrong, but... Just trying to keep myself alive here. Don't shoot the messenger. Flex is good. Perfected Strike is good. We'd like to do Thunderclap Perfected, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Not getting too finicky about Combust, which admittedly would be good but dangerous. Now, we're not going to gain any blocks. The only block we have is related to Shockwave. Man, this is a terrible hand. You're going to hate this, but the only way we get to play 2 cards is if we play either Juggernaut or Demon Form. So we're going to play Juggernaut, which allows us to at least play a Carnage. And then this is going to hurt quite a lot. But at least we get to play some more. We're using Rupture basically just to make something free. Then we're going to take 25, well, not 25. We're going to take 11 damage, which is more than I'd like to give you. But Demon Form has started its march towards greatness. Slowly and surely. So you think ahead, you get rid of this, you play in Flame, now you got a Perfected Strike coming out there, and there you go. Alright, we should have used our Artifact Potion to avoid the debuffs. Frailty and Vulnerability are obviously horrendous. We have to draw. I think we're dead. And honestly, I deserve to die. Not in real life. 35 plus 90. You know what? I'm disappointed in myself. Because I really think that Artifact Potion would have done it. It's not like we were saving it, I just missed it. What a bummer. Either way, I had fun. I just, you know, a little too close to the sun. This is one where I definitely feel like, you know, some dailies you're like, this one was cursed from the get-go. This one I'm like, you know, we made a mistake and we could have done better. But we'll be back tomorrow, as we always are. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps us a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.